Hey everyone, Man vs. Video Games here, and welcome to what I believe is the conclusion to the main story of the Outer Worlds. We are doing a prison break. We are to break out Phineas from a prison.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
So Wells has been arrested and locked up in Tartarus. This is a nightmare. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth, but that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
I mean, we made it this far. We can't just abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we are any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Ada. Yeah. We're doing it. Everybody strap in. Yep, I think we're good to go.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding. You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Captain, I was
Yep.
hoping for a word.
Not now. Let's finish this prison break, and then we can have all the words we want. Oh, geez, they restocked the fridge, dude. This was empty before. Take some booze, even though I haven't been using it. I did, while prepping for this episode, get ready. I respected my loadout, of my skills and whatnot, so I think I'm ready to go. Anything in these lockers? Man, they didn't restock these lockers with weapons of mass destruction.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Fun! Electrical storms? Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Okay. You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Jeez. How long will that take? Okay, what the hell is with you people on landing violations? I gotta ask that, because that's funny.
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708. not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Okay. I have enough persuasion. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Yay. I think just leave, I guess.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Okay. So we gain an ID. Is that supposed to make us be able to get into this place easier? I just took the companion I'm used to. I think we helped some factions, so my understanding is they're going to help us. Of course, we're restricted. I have no intention of keeping any guards alive, so...
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never...
Oh yeah, there we go.
Not while I read. Push on, Mardat.
Somebody clean up this mess. Waste of my time. Something. Groundbreaker doesn't need.
Oh, jeez. Get a little help from my companions.
Not bad, huh? I am a sword.
Alright. Oh, they do that. Is that a bad guy? No, that's Ellie. Jeez, I thought that was a bad guy flexing up on me. Yeah. I'm gonna loot some of these bodies while they're doing the dirty work. Here's a weapon. That was a little aggressive. Okay. I'm not gonna get too loot happy since this is the final quest. Yeah, definitely love this gun. The in-ray is actually pretty cool. Yeah, that was the bad guy, right? For a minute I thought it was me. I was like, oh crap, got murdered. But I tend not to watch my health. Take all this. Apple shake, that sounds amazing. Some bits. Good lord, there's a lot of loot here, dude. What's that? Security Blade Ultra. Yeah, right after I say I'm not going to do a bunch of looting, I'm like looting like crazy. Oh, there's a pretty nice helmet, maybe. Definitely need all this ammo. I think we're good there. Continue on. I don't care if you are giving up. You're evil bastards. Oh, that's wicked. Holy crap. Volcanoes, lava. Okay. Holy crap. That is a lot of bad guys. Might get dicey unless we get some help again. And just see and make sure there's nothing over here. That's going to be a restricted access area. Restricted access. Definitely have to make sure I use my companion's skills. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Back at full health for some reason. I was like actually losing some health because I did not see that security drone behind me. I'm sure this gun maybe gives me health on kill. The bits. Okay, continue pushing forward. Wish I could kind of like leap onto the ledges. Oh, let's do this.
Covering you. Down we go.
So her weapon must have in-rays too. Oh my god. Yeah.
Watch the throw it once. Just like that.
Eh. We are slowly making our way through this place. Holy crap, there's so many bad guys. That's okay, we got this. We got this. I wish I had grenades. Okay, we got a bunch of vending machines, and this tells me that we're close to a boss fight. Yeah, I kind of looked at my weapons, and I don't really have much bits anyway to do any fixing on them. I used it while I was prepping for this episode, so I think we're good. Got plenty of ammo, so go to the pit.
I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This let's go. Damn.
Actually do pretty good damage. Maybe kind of sneak here a little bit. Take this guy out quietly. Can't do stealth kills, but oh, geez.
Here we go.
I was trying to use my companion skills and they weren't working.
To shreds, you say?
Yeah, the commander's kind of beefy. Yeah. The last of them still getting shot at. Yeah. Clear these dust piles. Am I gonna be able to like open all the cells and have the prisoners help me? That'd be awesome. Where's this going? I can't go that way. Can't hoping to sneak around.
Get in there, troops. For Monarch.
Oh, jeez.
For Halcyon.
Oh, sweet. Monarch's helping us now. Definitely pays to help everybody, I guess.
Here they come.
Let the Monarch troops deal with them. Is Nyoka's special ability. I kind of wish she would spread her attacks. Yeah. Health still doing good. Yeah, Ellie shot an already dead military dude. Trooper. There we go. What's that? Bit cartridges. Yeah, I think we're good. Let the Monarch people keep fighting. Oh, that's why I feel like we're taking damage still. Where it's that in-ray stuff continually taking or doing some damage on us. Like everybody here is shooting in-ray. I think even my companions are shooting in-ray. I have an in-ray weapon. Take care of that. Bunch of junk. Okay, can we sneak through here? It looks like we could have, but I think we pretty much took care of everybody, so we might as well just go through the front door, per se. Yeah, this must be... Oh, this is where we could sneak. That'd bring us in here. Water. Headshots. I didn't want to use Nyoka's. Actually, I meant to use Ellie's. That's alright, that's alright. Yeah, we're turning everybody to dust. It looks like it's through that door. We kind of look over here for any kind of hidden loot that we're missing. Oh, what's that? Some gold. I wonder if that's better armor than what I have on. Excuse me, ladies. Coming on down. That's sealed. Yeah, let's have to use the terminal here. Unsealed door. Exit. Well, this is awkward.
Well, look who it is.
Chairman Rockwell.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
Also, Ellie's a doctor, huh?
For
some reason I thought she was just a medic.
Walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word.
Oh, I should have asked about the announcement first.
The most recognizable man in the company.
Darn, dropped the ball on that one.
Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die. That rotten bastard. To myself when I get to him. I'll just say, please, Phineas would rather die.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Yeah, let's see here. The crackpot saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Here, you know I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this. You know, thought honestly hadn't crossed my mind. I'm just trying to help. But I'm just trying to help.
That's because you don't think ahead. Phineas's counterproductive plan doesn't make a lick of sense. We don't need your help.
Yeah, with your resources and some of the folks in the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll
Exactly.
admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Hey, good. We're right. You just wait here for my orders. We're good. Maybe some good can come out of this after all. Okay, so he's thinking of helping us. As long as we survive this. How many floors do we have to go up? Is that Monarch still down there? Or is that bad guys? Oh, there's a iconoclast. They were good. Oh, jeez. Oh, looks like the drone's actually helping, or not helping us, is being attacked by someone else, so somebody's helping us. Okay, soften them up with my companion skills. Yeah, you're gonna charge in with some kind of scythe. I think not on my watch. I got too close for having a, literally had a machete. Oh, jeez. This could get very dicey. I need to line them up in that shot right there. Just a minute, did you say that's all? Okay. Oh, I did give my companions better armor and weapons. Like, I totally forgot to do that through the whole game. Maybe that's why some parts seem kind of dicey for me. Get all this loot. Hasn't been too bad so far. Okay, iconoclast. Thank you for watching.
Captain,
Sophia.
you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Okay, it's over, Sophia. Stand down. We're liberating Halcyon. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop us. Sure love talking. Do they pay you by the word? Did say that.
Typical.
It's funny.
Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can we hurry along? I've got a colony to save.
Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake. But it is a mistake I intend to correct.
When did she have the opportunity
I have
to kill
Dr.
us?
Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Yes, here. Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health. Let's talk about this. You don't understand. Phineas is my friend. Not leaving without him. You don't enjoy the thought of I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough.
Maybe I'll be able to use my
I'm giving
persuade.
you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Okay, can't charm her. That's not good. Destroyed your experiment and the ministry. The plan's never gonna work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Okay, I do have both science at 50 and engineering at 50. Maybe like your scientists are lying to you, the research is critically flawed. Or I could use my engineering expertise and be the experiment was badly engineered. Any data you're collecting is wrong. I'm gonna say I'm gonna use engineering. I don't think that's me either. I think that might be Ellie, possibly.
You're trying to manipulate me.
Not Ellie.
That experiment was absolutely essential to the program.
One of my companions gave me a bonus to
My
engineering.
scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
They lied to you. Use my perception. You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word. We're going to have to start all over
go deal
again.
with your scientists then and let me in.
All those experiments. You've set us back decades. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
You tried to recruit me though, like later in the game. You think she would have like did it like at the very beginning? Enough talk. Let's settle this. I was hoping to persuade her,
This
but
prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on site and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry, I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
okay. Well, that sounds horrible. We have the robot to take care of. Well, hopefully we got enough ammo. Is that the robot? God, he has a shield and everything, dude. Okay. I don't have a shield. Go over here then? How do we get down there? There we go. Okay, guys, you guys ready? Not one of these deals where I'm by myself, is it? Okay. Yeah, you guys ready to take a robot on? Maybe we'll get some help. Just past that door. Man, I'm nervous. Yeah, I gotta make sure I watch my health. I've died twice by this guy, and a lot of it's been because I just am not watching my health. I have enough of those health things that I can just keep using them. Choose weak parts, ladies. We almost got him. Use her ability. Use her ability. Oh, we took care of him. Nice. Okay, we must have avoided the combat drones somehow. Hibernation chamber key. That's also ran into a lot of combat drones in this fight. Okay, so how do we get up there then? Let's go through here. Okay. Wow, this definitely looks different than down there. This is like fancy. I kind of am questioning whether I'm doing the right thing. Oh my god, there's Sophia. Did someone shoot her? I didn't shoot her. Yeah, somebody vaporized her. Holy crap. Better not be lying to me. I'm gonna save you, but if you're lying... Then how do we do it? Oh, hit the switch.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah, are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about the starvation thing. So I don't like the sound of that at all. Great! I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate. I'm gonna say that's pretty funny.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Yeah, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started then.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I don't know about the being the leader thing. Not really leadership material. More the hands-on action person, dude. Yeah, see, I've got plans with the chairman in my pocket. No one's gonna know I'm running the colony. Going to run the colony myself. I've already convinced the chairman to take my side. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I'm going to do it. I've always done whatever I want all the time. Yeah, I'm saying you can count on me, dude.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves, but I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists: engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the iconoclasts spread like wildfire, and Graham was able to bring many of the smaller Terra-2 townships into the fold. However, his zealous obsession with spreading the word blinded him to the needs of a growing organization, and the movement was unsustainable at scale. The iconoclast way seemed to work best, and ultimately petered out on Monarch. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. she seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They wrapped up the story, been essentially also outlining what decisions you made and what the effects your decisions had actually on the story. So that's kind of cool to see. Well, I think this is obviously a good place to end the episode. It's pretty exciting that I was actually able to get to the end of this game. I'm trying to do a better job of finishing games, so it's kind of a some fresh air. Anyway, my name's Man vs. Games. I play yesterday's classics. Today's hits all in one place until the next episode. Folks, have a great day.